And during my last USB microphone comparison video, I compared a bunch of microphones to one another, but this one wasn't included. It's not that I didn't want to include it, but I just couldn't. It was out of stock everywhere, but I eventually got my hands on one, and after testing this microphone for a little while, I have grown to absolutely love this microphone. Introducing the Samson G-Track Pro. It's worth it, but let's go ahead and dive in anyway. Before we continue, I just want to remind you that we have a Twitch channel where we stream every Friday and Saturday from 8 p.m. and to 10 p.m. Eastern time, so why not go ahead and drop a follow? And also don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and also make sure to check out the merch store. There's plenty of black and white sweetness to choose from up there, so go ahead and check that out. And then make sure to take a look at the podcast as well, as the podcast always goes live every Wednesday and Sunday. And with that said, enough rambling, let us get straight into the video. I'm going to be recording this entire review using this microphone so that you can get a pretty good feel of what this microphone sounds like when it comes to content creation and that sort of stuff. But if you want to hear what it's like to stream with it, then do make sure to stop by my Twitch channel tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, as of the posting of this video, and I'll be streaming with it and answering all of your questions live. Links to that are going to be down in the description. Now let's go ahead and start with an unboxing. The unboxing is nice enough. It's not the highlight of this product experience by any means, but it's fine. Once you open up the box, you will come across the actual protective cardboard box for it. Open that up and then just take everything out in one fell swoop. You're going to find instructions, the microphone itself already attached to its stand, and the USB Type-B port for power, as well as an adapter for mounting this microphone to an arm or a stand of sorts. The exterior design consists of metal, and I mean heavy metal, black metal. And depending on how you use this microphone and how aggressive you are with it, even death metal. Okay, that was a stupid joke, but this microphone really is built incredibly well. It's very heavy in comparison to any other USB microphone I've owned, and trust me, that is quite the list to say the least. And this one easily has the best build and has a more professional, almost industrial look to it that just makes it look really cool and a lot more expensive than it actually is. And the stand is going to be really heavy and strong with soft padding around the bottom so that you don't end up damaging your desk or anything like that. Now, this microphone screams quality from pretty much every aspect. The knobs, the switches, just the overall feel of the microphone. It's all so good. On the front, you're going to find a switch for switching between polar patterns and another for switching between mono and 2-track. You will also find a mute button, a mic gain knob, and an instrument-specific gain knob as well as a headphone gain knob. On the back, there's going to be a monitor switch in case you do or don't want to monitor your audio when having headphones plugged in. I personally always keep it on because I much prefer to be able to monitor my audio, but that's just my preference. You're also going to find a 3.5mm headphone jack and a 1/4-inch entry for instruments. Now, while I do have an instrument back here, there aren't going to be any music tests here because I'm not very good at playing this guitar, so yeah, this is just going to be coming from the perspective of a content creator. But on the bottom, for the last port, you're just going to get a USB Type-B port essentially. This is going to be for power, and this definitely comes with more than what most people will need. And now this over here is a condenser microphone with 3 different pickup patterns and a frequency response of 50 Hz to 20 kHz. This microphone is addressed from the front, as I have been speaking into it this entire time. And so, as you already know, I've been recording this entire review using this microphone, and I have to say that so far, it's been a pretty clean recording. This microphone, in spite of it being a condenser microphone, honestly does a superb job at rejecting sound and feels like it's much more isolated from outside noise than you might expect from a condenser microphone overall, and this microphone sounds very good on top of all of that. Right now, I'm recording in the mono setting, cardio setting, with the mic gain at around 80%, Windows microphone gain I think at around 100%, and the recordings I've played back have also been pretty clean, and it's not a very bassy microphone by any means. I think that they were going for something that's more so on the flat side of things, and just based on the frequency chart. However, I'm very satisfied with the sound for sure. And the monitoring experience with this microphone is some of the best that you can get from a USB microphone so far. It's very accurate to what it's actually picking up, which makes the monitoring aspect of this microphone an absolute godsend. It's very useful because it's very accurate. What you're hearing back onto your headphones or speakers right now through this video is exactly what I'm hearing going into my headphones as I speak into this microphone. It's exactly what I would expect. Amazing work here, Samsung. They have done an incredible job when it comes to the monitoring aspect and the sound quality aspect overall. However, I do have a bit of a bone to pick with this microphone. At first, and I'm sure that a lot of you did experience this issue too, by default, the playback and the recording settings were set to different bit rates, which meant that I was hearing a distorted and deeper version of whatever was being played back. To fix this, I had to go into the sound settings in Windows and then match the bit rate on both ends, and it was pretty much fixed over there. But why is this the case by default? I've never had this issue before on any other USB microphone that I have tested, and I really hope that this isn't something that persists from any more of their microphones on this product line. However, that's really all I've got, to be completely honest. This was my only gripe with this microphone, and it's one that you can fix on your own if you end up encountering it. You just kind of have to dig around or sort of know what to do, but that can be easily fixed. This microphone sounds very clean and the monitoring experience is excellent. You do get a ton of onboard settings for customization regarding your recording settings, and the build is second to none within the USB microphone market. For a microphone that was released so long ago, and for it to still be one of the best options out there even in 2020, I can give this microphone a very strong recommendation. It's only about 130 bucks and it constantly goes out of stock because it's just that good, I would think. And it's worth every penny, really. So if you were interested in this microphone, highly, strongly recommended. And with that said, if you are interested in purchasing this microphone, then I'll be making sure to leave affiliate links onto Amazon in the description, but you can also find links to Luster, which is going to be a pretty cool tool in case you're trying to find sales or maybe just like other shopping alternatives, other alternatives to this microphone. Luster is going to give you those recommendations, and it's just going to be a very useful tool when it comes to finding sales, when it comes to finding alternatives and things of the like. So links to that are going to be down below as well. I strongly recommend that you get that because it's helped me a lot in the past, and I think that it can help you too. Not to mention that there's also the option for Abunda. Abunda is going to be a financing service if you wanted to finance any given microphone that you ended up wanting, and then you can do that instead of having to pay for it outright if you can't afford to do so. And Abunda is going to be a great way of doing so. I'm going to be leaving a link in the description as well in case you're interested in getting this microphone that way. And now do keep in mind that if you use any of these links, you will be helping the channel quite a bit, so I would appreciate that quite a bit. And also do make sure to stop by the Tech Summit podcast. It does go up every week. We're always posting episodes, so do make sure to stop by that one. We like to talk about tech and the like, and yeah, I would consider it to be a pretty cool and chill time. Links to that are going to be below. And if you would rather listen to us instead for the podcast, and then there are also going to be links to Anchor, Spotify, etc. Just pretty much any service that you use, we're pretty much going to be there. Links to those are going to be below. Also make sure to follow me on Twitch, especially if you would like to hear what this microphone sounds like on live stream. Do make sure to stop by, and yeah, I'll be answering your questions live. And it's going to be every Friday and Saturday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. And also do make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you're interested in those too. But with that said, enough of that social media stuff. This has been Francisco from Tech Summit. Thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you all later. Enjoy.